couch line.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not in on this conversation.
It was a little bit of a
up.
jingle jangle, coins how you wrangle kind of operation.
Exactly.
I'm here too.
Some Hanks need to check their privilege at the door, if you know what I'm saying.
All I know is that some Hanks you have to be wary.
Of a Hank too good to be true.
Hey, I should level up my side blades level 1, right?
Yes. You could also go mid.
Okay. You know, this podcast is really eating into my cellular minutes, so I'm going to do one more answer, and this is the last one. Yellow. Yeah. Yellow. Yellow.
More like YOLO.
You have about 5 seconds before you get hanked up on, and I'm watching the clock.
Yellow.
Shit.
I'm hanking up on you.
I already did it first, nerd. So, we gonna unban couch now?
So in this beta, it appears...
Are we gonna unban couch?
No.
Can we just unban couch, please?
Are you calling yourself a filthy goddamn liberal? Who wants
feel
to
like we
screw
should,
every prisoner?
I feel like we should put it to a vote.
Alright, I vote to ban couch forever.
I vote to ban couch for never.
For never.
For never.
Yeah, it's just
For never.
He meant forever. That was just a typo, don't worry about it.
No.
What say
But
you,
that's,
Steven?
that's how we do things down at the office, I'm hate to tell you.
I said for never.
The office where this show is filmed,
for
which is the
never,
office
so that
that we
means to
play
bring
Dota 2
couch
in
back.
currently. By the way, it's our responsibility at Alpha Beta Soup to report any bugs and or glitches that we experience in any of these alpha or beta games. So in the sort of beta of Dota 2, I'm experiencing a glitch that my character is clearly supposed to have psi blades, and instead she just has faggy pink glowing hands.
Yeah, that's a common glitch.
Why do I have to go mid? This character, I don't have any abilities that are going to help me be mid.
Yeah, he can take no damage, like a bunch of attacks. That's your Q ability.
So, I get a question.
What's that?
For
Is it
you.
about any type of
Well,
furniture and or lawnware?
It could be.
Wouldn't Steven vote to bring couch back?
How about you tell us about that abandoned gas station?
It was very, very
abandoned.
cool. That would be a good story for Alpha Beta Soup. We went to a gas station, and it looked abandoned. And in the popular Not an Alpha game, so we're not allowed to actually mention its name, but it features a very small amount of people in the future, and there's also some mushroom zombies. It looked a lot like that, and so one of us held a brick, and one of us held a board, and we acted like as if we were going to hit each other, and we took pictures. And those pictures will be available on our website when we get it set up, which we're not going to do.
Yeah, that will not be a website.
Yay, I got my first last hit of the game.
You're a goodie. Can you teach me how to be that good?
Templar Assassin has a baddie animation of last hitting.
No, she doesn't.
Alright.
It's like,
I'm taking out my pink swords. Now give me a minute. I'm thinking about it. I reckon I might hit that feller.
I don't believe you, Brian.
All I know is that sometimes you have to be wary.
but for real though, we should probably unban couch.
Who's that?
You're an admin. You can do it.
Yeah, but whenever one admin goes against something that another admin does without coming to a consensus first, it turns into admin wars, the Couch versus Will Chronicles.
That is true.
Yeah, but that's always good for the podcast.
It is pretty good for the podcast.
But, I mean, I think it would just end with somebody banning the other person, so I don't think it would last that long. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a humble propane salesman.
Dan.
But he does
Well,
cheat on propane with nuclear power.
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't talk about that.
I'm
I've
allowed
seen
to
him.
talk about that.
You're not allowed.
He said, "I'm going nuclear. I'm going
What?
nuclear," and then he went nuclear.
Do you actually have some kind of non-disclosure agreement with Duke Power that you're not allowed to talk about it?
No, I just don't want you talking about it.
Because if so, you've broken that a lot.
Yeah, right.
He said, "I'm going nuclear. I'm going nuclear," and then he went nuclear.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, actually.
Well, there it is. Confirmation from Danny Sexbang Swans.
Yeah, I'd prefer to be called Hank Hill.
So,
Oh, well, his original name, of course, was Hank Sexbangs Rants.
it's just that in
I
the
feel like we
90s,
shouldn't.
in the
feel
late
like we-
90s, he changed it.
I feel like it.
If I do
should
meld,
be
I turn
throwing
invisible
around
for as
last
long as I
names.
want, right?
Yeah.
Poor Dan.
And then I get bonus damage if I come out of that invisibility with an attack.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I mean, I don't need your sympathy.
Diggy plays with Brian Gano.
I know what I'm doing.
The real secret is that Brian
And
has
that's waiting
absolutely
until
no
something
idea
with
what
a
he's
health
doing.
bar gets next to me.
Right? Am I right? Does anybody else? Does anybody else? Does anybody else? Does anybody else?
And
No.
by the way, my name for the purpose of this podcast is Briangelo.
Oh, but we're just gonna throw around Dan's real name, aren't we? Fuck you.
I called you Hank Sexbang Zarance.
Yeah, but you've said my real name on more than one occasion, Brian. Clifford.
My
Gano.
name is
So I
Brian
guess-
Clifford Gano.
I guess everybody knows now that that was your real name, Dan, and not just some sort of fake-out name that we came up with. Also,
My
Dan,
real name is
if you don't think Alpha Beta Soup doesn't already know, the followers of Alpha Beta Soup doesn't already know your name, then you're sorely mistaken.
Oh yeah, our fans are very devout.
yeah. I don't think there's any fans though.
They know everything about us. They know all of our nicknames. They know all of our favorite champs.
I feel like there are 0 fans.
Well, then obviously you never met one. They come to
Right.
me on the street, they say, please, 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 make more Alpha Beta Soup, and I say, and maybe if you fucking blow me first, and then they do. That's what it was. So,
Bit disturbing.
Do I get my alt when I can get it or not?
Yeah.
But Dindy's telling me not to. Like I'm literally running a build that's apparently written by Dindy.
OP Dendy.
do you believe you, Dendy?
All right, fine. I'll just go refract. Oh wait, I was gonna level my alt, but I accidentally clicked on refraction. I'll just level my alt level 8. That's the stratty thing to do anyway. As far as I can tell, her alt's pretty stupid anyway. She just puts down like a ward basically that only has tiny vision.
But
You're
it
pretty
slows.
stupid.
It's not like a 50% slow.
Does it go off if
Also-
they step on it though, or don't you have to take it like turn it on yourself?
Also, we should unban
boo.
Couch.
Get something on yourself.
I'm gonna just link to farmville.static.flickr.com.
Yeah, they did.
I think that we should send the whole chat log to our fan site so that they can post and know what all
Oh
the
no,
things
it's a
that we talk about.
snooper! I got tricked by a snooper. I was just about to build a jigger.
Don't lie to me. You got killed by a lone druid. I can see the thing.
Yeah, and look who's there. That's an enemy Snopester. I had just built my Midas, and then he came out of the woodwork and shot at me with his guns ablaze.
Naya.
Yeah, Linaya.
Steven, what are you doing?
Photoshop homework.
How do you
Oh,
have
that's-
Photoshop
oh,
as a
this is
class?
Is it multi-snipers?
It's not as a class, Dan.
Why are you photoshopping your homework?
Well, now I'm very far behind from that Midas.
God dang it, Dan.
All you gotta do is get
I
it.
have
to 14, you're
multimedia class, which includes Photoshop. Why?
I
It's
believe
because
you.
I needed an arts class.
To get a job.
Shut. Yo.
fine. Well, where should I go gank?
Anyway, you want, big man.
Go bot.
Mind if I call you Linaya?
That's fine. I'm gonna go bottom. I'm glad I ganked. For those watching at home, I am not glad that I ganked because I died.
Why did you do that?
Question. I have a question.
Someone gonna unban couch?
How can they watch you when this is
This is going well.
sound recording?
For those listening at home,
Thank you.
look at that dog. Have you seen this Cat in the Hat ass Cat in the Hat? That's our courier.
Ooh. Quite cat-like.
It looks exactly like the Cat in the Hat from the Shrek series.
Trying to kill my bear really hard, I don't know why.
You're not allowed to have a bear.
So, how about the Breaking Bad?
It was
Don't
really
you
good.
dare. No sprawls.
Are you gonna unban Couch at some point?
Why would we?
Because he's your bestie.
According to who?
You. Direct quote from you, by you. So, how long are you willing to go without your bestie?
How come I can't
That's
turn
the real
invisible?
question.
Pretty much forever.
How come I
That's
can't turn invisible?
really mean. You should unban Couch.
Ryan, you should know. Sniper's ult gives invisibility detection, remember?
I know, but like I couldn't even cast the ability. It was like it was reading me. Like when I hit W, it was just like saying some shit in red at the bottom that I couldn't read.
Oh yeah?
And it wasn't silenced, by the way. I'm like aware of how silencing works.
In the way.
Maybe I was accidentally holding control or something.
All I know is that the Negroid menace has to be wary.
How does one clone again in Photoshop?
The clone tool.
There's a tool called Clone Stamp
Hey,
Tool.
Will, I believe you just said some very offensive things on this podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get sued.
The way you just did.
Is it right
Podcast's
now?
been destroyed on the first episode.
You are just fucking unbelievable, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry that you've gone through a woe.
Hey, Brian, talk real quick.
YOLO, 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 YOLO.
Alright.
Oh, this is our 13th host, by the way. Ryan, the Spaniel, yard furniture.
We've already met this host.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. Well,
Question.
he's been talked about in secret.
Question.
He's the one that one of our what, like ninth host, Daniel Sexbang Zarance was the
I
one
think,
that he wanted unbanned.
Question.
I do believe
Question.
that Daniel Sexbang Expanse is the 4th or maybe 5th. Ethan is the 9th.
Question.
I didn't know that for a fact. What?
Why are we continuing this podcast when it has to be deleted due to your racist comments?
What else, Dan?
We'll just put the word anchovy over that.
Oh, okay.
We do that in post.
Also, I've personally stated before that I won't censor any part of my speech. Not for you, not for the government, not for anybody.
That's great.
Not
Well-
for that prick Obama.
But if there's any game that I'll take my format seriously, this one.
I'm really resisting the urge to permaban you, but then I
Hey,
would be
now.
stooping to your level, and
But then
I
you would be
can't bring
banned
myself-
forever for ruining this podcast for a second time.
Exactly. It's like you're on probation right now.
Oh, right. You'll probably get that in the extended director's cut. We started the podcast once, and then this host here, he ruined it by banning the recordist, who I don't think ever got a name, but his name is William Wild Bill Hell Spackman.
I figured we were gonna do that in post. I mean, that's just as well. Maybe I'll put that in the beginning.
We're
Actually,
gonna do what in post?
maybe Barry can do that in post.
Alright. Oh, wait, I'm still in
Yeah,
here.
we outsource all of our editing to Barry.
And all I know is that Sex Bang has to be wary. Lay Shrek, Shrekking off.
Who is Red Rum?
I don't know, like the 20th host. Losing track at this point.
Oh, god damn it. Brian moved everybody to the fucking Batcave.
That's alright, that's okay. Actually, no, it's not. We're gonna miss out on all our hosts.
Exactly.
We can't lose all our hosts.
And I tried to drag them out, but I was denied access to Batcave.
I got you, bro. Groups, admin, move. Go try that shit out. Then now try moving them.
Okay. I'm about 4 seconds from banning Snark Knight Rises again. I keep trying to move him back, and he keeps moving him back.
Yeah, some people don't realize the importance of this podcast. Like it's
Yeah.
how I live. Like it's my job, 9 to 5.
Yeah, exactly. I've gone ahead and banned him again. Hey, what's going on?
Are you fucking me?
I mean, he was
He's-
on probation and then he starts pulling that. I mean, he should know, honestly.
Yeah, he's not allowed to ruin the podcast.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I think we should ban Hank for ruining the podcast by leaving in the middle of it.
Need to get Hank Hell in here. I liked him more.
Yeah, Hank Hell's good. Like NIW. There we go.
Oh, we
Hey,
have
I'm
to put-
hidden.
We gotta put this server on lockdown. Because we can go to lockdown.
Who's the return of the Grump?
I don't know, me. I
No,
don't know,
you're
Steven.
two Grumps. Oh. Anyway, we've been having a lot of dead air here while playing Dota 2, and that is not acceptable for a podcast.
Yeah, I apologize personally.
Just that when you have a confirmed monkey wrench, confirmedly monkey ratcheting your podcast, it becomes difficult to keep up the snappy pace that I know that our viewers are used to. But from this point on, we're going to be joke a minute. So the joke for this minute is two duck walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you are ducks. Why are you here? You can't drink alcohol." And they said, "I guess we're just quacking ourselves up over it." Yeah. So
And then, then when they leave,
well,
the
I'd
bartender-
save this
the
for the next minute because I mean it's joke a minute.
Brian, the flow. Like
I mean, yeah, it depends on whether Keith